Science has always been a double-edged sword, empowering civilizations and challenging the established order. But could it now be evolving into a dogma itself? Is science becoming a new religion, wielded by those in power, dictating what we believe? Welcome as we explore this provocative question.
Our journey begins in the cradle of civilization. Ancient Mesopotamia, the Egyptians and Greeks, saw science as intertwined with philosophy and spirituality. Mathematics, astronomy, and medicine were sacred pursuits, blending empirical observation with metaphysical beliefs. Knowledge, in its purest form, was about understanding the universe and humanity's place within it. Yet, as empires rose and fell, science often clashed with the ruling order. The Roman Empire harnessed science for engineering marvels and governance, but with its fall in the 5th century, the spark of knowledge dimmed. The papacy emerged as the new authority, suppressing any challenge to religious orthodoxy. Scientific inquiry, labeled heresy, was met with persecution. For centuries, Europe endured a dark age where religious dogma ruled and curiosity was seen as a threat. But brave souls pushed back. Figures like Giordano Bruno envisioned an infinite universe, daring to contradict church doctrine. He was tortured and burned at the stake, yet his legacy inspired Galileo, Newton, and other Renaissance luminaries. The Renaissance, fueled in part by the rediscovery of knowledge preserved by Muslim scholars, saw a rebirth of science. Here, science became a tool to break free from oppressive doctrines, illuminating humanity's path. Newton laid the groundwork for modern physics, defying powerful institutions and reshaping our understanding of motion and gravity. Yet, even Newton faced resistance from within. His breakthroughs met with jealousy and attempts to discredit him. Such struggles remind us that the battle for truth often pits pioneers against entrenched powers. Transitioning to the modern era, science shifted from the hands of clerics to the hands of commercial interests. Consider the 20th century promotion of leaded gasoline and cigarettes as healthy by industry-backed scientists. Dissenters were silenced, discredited, or worse. This isn't just a story of the past. Today, mainstream science, driven by money and politics, still suppresses dissenting voices and alternative ideas.
I do think what this heralds really is fundamentally a new era in spaceflight, a new era in space exploration. We're going to go to the moon. We're going to have a base on the moon. We're going to send people to Mars, and make life multiplanetary. And I think this day heralds a new age of space exploration.
I'm culturally Christian. I grew up Christian. I mean, I was Anglican, was baptized, went to Sunday school. Maybe this will make me even more enemies, but I have trouble sort of believing all these stories, these religious stories, but obviously a lot of people do.
Elon Musk's journey illustrates this tension. Musk defied conventional wisdom, challenging established industries and revolutionizing technology. Tesla reshaped the auto industry's trajectory, while SpaceX dared to make space travel commercially viable. To some, Musk embodies a modern scientific visionary, a mix of Newton and Edison, fighting against the dogma of established corporate and technological norms. His innovations push the boundaries of what's possible, evoking both admiration and criticism from scientific purists. Yet, Musk's story also highlights a crucial question: who decides what is mainstream science today? The gatekeepers of funding, algorithms, and influence often elevate certain voices while silencing others. Is this not reminiscent of how religious orthodoxy once dictated acceptable beliefs? So, we come full circle. Is science, once humanity's great liberator, now a new kind of religion, controlled and manipulated by powerful interests? To find answers, we must look back to our roots. Science was meant to empower and enlighten, not control. We should question, explore, and remain wary of turning any human institution into a rigid dogma. In closing, science thrives when we dare to question, like Bruno did, like Newton did, and like today's innovators do. Let's ensure it remains a force for progress, not a tool of manipulation. Thank you for joining this exploration of science's evolution from sacred pursuit to a potential new religion. Stay curious. If you like my content, please consider subscribing for exclusive posts.